everyone, Creative Coach Mel here from Sincerely Creative Mom. Y'all, we are going to make a super cute Valentine's Day bow out of two 2.5-inch ribbons and two 1.5-inch ribbons. I'm going to use a ribbon or a bow maker. I'm just going to use my hands and we're going to do this together, okay? So I'm going to start with this 2.5-inch ribbon. We're just going to make a real fun bow that can go on the top of a wreath. It can go on the top of your mailbox. It can go really anywhere. Lantern, it's perfect. It's going to be the perfect size. I'm going to start off by cutting the edge there so that when I open it up, it looks like a nice little V. Super, super cute. I'm going to start with, let's say a 10-inch ribbon tail. I'm going to pinch, gather that and pinch, and this is going to be about 5.5 or 6 inches. Let's say 5.5, or let's make it 6. 6 inches, okay? So I just made a loop, and I'm going to pinch right across, nice and tight. I'm going to pull that back, twist, make another loop to come down. So every time I do a loop, I want to make sure that the pretty side is looking at me. So I'm going to pinch here, and then I'm going to twist. We're going to do 3 loops on every layer. I know that sounds kind of funny. We're going to do 3 loops on every layer. Excuse me. And 2 tails on every layer. Okay. Pinch, twist, and we're going to have our second layer, our second tail come down. So we're going to cut. Now I'm going to use my pipe cleaner just to hold my ribbon. So although I feel like I'm fairly talented, I can't hold it all in my hand because I have really bad carpal tunnel. So I'm just going to set that aside, and we're going to be done with this ribbon. We're going to move on to our next one. So the tail was 10 inches. I'm going to go ahead and keep the 10 inches on the tail. Just gather that. Give me a little room here. And our next, now that we're going to take a step down every time we do a loop. So the first loop was 6. This is going to be about 5.5. Okay, and then I'm going to pinch, twist, loop. I'm going to measure, look with my eyes, make sure it's about the same. Pinch, twist, loop, pinch, oops, pinch, twist, and then here's my next tail. I'm going to come down, make sure I'm cutting it about the same. Now I'm going to, what I do, I call marrying them. So I'm going to take that first layer. Now here are my tails, here are my tails. I'm always going to switch. And you'll see what I mean, or the reason why when we're doing the fluffing the bow, okay? So now I'm just going to take this off, and I'm going to marry them, put this one right on top of that one. I'm going to add this here. And just hold that real tight so it stays while I go to my next one. So the next one I'm going to do has a one-way ribbon. It's got a one-way ribbon. So we're going to do something a little different with this one, because when we have our tails coming down our bow, say here's our bow, and our tails are going to come down, I want to always see those hearts going the right way, right? I don't want to look at upside down hearts. So we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to start this time with the loop. Okay, so the last loop was about 5.5 inches. This one we're going to make about 5.25. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave a little bit here, about maybe 1/2 inch. And I'm going to pinch. Okay, and then I'm just going to flip it over. Okay, all I do is flip it over. So this is going to be my next loop. I want to make sure that it's about the same. Pinch. Twist, loop, pinch, and twist. And now this is going to be our tail. We need another tail still. Okay. Take that off. This is really thick, really good ribbon. So I'm going to cut it so that I can take another, I'm going to do it this way. So there's one tail that's going to be on each side. You see how I did that? just because, now different than what I did with these where I put the tails on one side. With the cut tail, the more I pull on it, the more chance I have for it to, you know, kind of slip out of there. So if I put it facing the direction I want it to come in, I have less of a chance for it to have an error there. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to take that pipe cleaner off. I'm going to marry the next one on. Making sure that that ribbon stack stays nice and aligned. Flip it upside down so I can get a nice good grip. Push it every time. I'm going to make that real nice and tight so that that center stack stays good. Okay, so we still are sticking with a 10-inch tail, which I'm going to do here. So we started with a 6-inch loop. Then we went to about 5 3/4, 5 1/4. Now this one is going to be one little loop because this is going to be my center loop. So the center loop is going to be about 3 inches or so. And I'm going to pinch. Now I still want 3 loops the same size. So this loop doesn't count. Okay, and I still want 3 loops the same size. So I'm going to go 1, pinch, twist, loop. That's 2, pinch, twist, my 3rd loop, pinch, twist, and then my tail. So this one is going to be on the opposite side. The tail is going to be on the opposite side because we had that one little loop here to start with. So it kind of puts us off. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to, the last time, I'm going to take that pipe cleaner off. I'm going to add that next one right to the top. Keep it nice and tight. Now again, I would add this to a lantern. I would add this to almost anywhere. Definitely on a wreath for sure. On your mailbox, on the side of your mailbox, on your lights, on your garage lights. You guys, bows are perfect for your lights. Nice and tight. While I have it in this position, I'm going to go ahead and fold those. So on the fold, I cut up towards the edge, and it leaves that nice little V there. On the fold, up towards the edge. Same thing on each one. And I usually like to do it this way, just again, so that I don't forget a tail and it doesn't look awkward when I'm sending it to my customer. Okay, this doesn't look very much like a great looking bow. Watch what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to hold it in my hand, nice and tight. The first thing I'm going to do is bring all the layers of the tails down to one side. So I'm going to choose my side, which I'm going to do this side, just because I'm right-handed and that's just the way it usually is easiest. So there's no reason, if you're left-handed, you can pull it the other way. Okay, I'm going to pull nice and tight. I'm going to go to the next layer, which is this beautiful black and white polka dot. Y'all, if you're looking for a ribbon that's nice and wired, when I make my bows, it's all wired ribbon. If you're looking for this beautiful ribbon, you can check us out. My link to where I buy all my supplies is coachmelsupplies.com. They have beautiful Valentine's Day, spring, Easter. They have beautiful ribbon in stock right now. That is not to my business. That is my affiliate link to a company where I buy supplies from, Deco Exchange. Okay, I'm going to pull that next layer down. Super, super, super cute patterns here, you guys. Adorable. I'll hold on to that. Okay, now remember that center loop is going to come up. Now look, that center loop is going to come up to hide that pipe cleaner. That's its job. Its job is to come up and hide the pipe cleaner. Okay, I'm going to go like this and pull those two. Spread it apart. And then go to the other side. I pull that pink one up just a little bit. And then move the black and white polka dots into place. Make sure I'm spreading those ribbons so that they're not next to each other. Like I don't want the same, I don't want it to be the dark pink and then the dark pink. I want to be dark pink, light pink, dark pink, light pink, dark pink, light pink. Right? Just like the bottom, I want to see black and white plaid, black and white plaid, black and white. Okay, so I'm going to hold it in my hand here so that I can really see what we have going on here. And then you can fluff it for days. But this is the cutest little pattern here. Super cute. Fancy up anything for Valentine's Day. This will definitely do the trick. You guys, Coach Mel here from Sincerely Creative Mom. If you are looking for more tutorials, you can find us here. If you give us a thumbs up or a heart, I can quickly invite you to like our page so that you can consistently see us. If you're looking for alerts when I'm live, I create live all the time, you can text me. You can text me to my actual phone. Phone number is 810-498-2310. Just text me anything. Text me hello, text me alerts, text me anything. And I'll be able to put you into my system. And every time I go live, you'll get a text message right to your phone. Your own charges apply. And then you'll know when I'm going live. You guys, thanks for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful day.